Hello and welcome. In this video, we want to talk about spiritual awakening. 5 signs that you might be going through your spiritual awakening. Now you might ask, how does a spiritual awakening look like? Is it like this guy sitting in meditation? Or is it like this? Or perhaps we were born spiritual. Look at this baby. Is there anything more spiritual than the smile and innocence that draws you in? And let me ask you this, is this spiritual? And what about the cows chewing on grass with such deep satisfaction? Who are we to say that animals are not experiencing this existence in such deeper gratitude and contentment? So we'll start this video with a simple and intriguing question. This question came to me from someone in my meditation class, and they asked, what's the difference between the contentment and satisfaction on Buddha's face, who went through lifetime of meditation to get to this place of satisfaction, and the face of a cow who looks equally satisfied in this moment? The difference is one word, and stay tuned for the answer. But for now, let's talk about 5 signs that you are experiencing spiritual awakening. Hello and welcome. If you're new to this channel, my name is Abhi, and my mission is to help you create a life by design. Let's start with the 5th one. And as we go to the first one, these signs get juicier. Think of these signs as progression of your consciousness as you go through your spiritual awakening. 5th, your desires slow down and eventually ending your chase. In other words, your desires are no longer your desires, but they align with the universal desires. I want to bring up this story about Buddha my guru told me. In this story, there is a villager running as fast as he could, running towards the neighboring village. As he's running, Buddha crosses his way and stops him, and he says, "Brother, where are you running?" And he says they found a gold mine in the next neighboring village, and he wants to get there before anybody gets it. And Buddha slows him down and says, you're not gonna get satisfaction in life by chasing after gold. What you should be seeking is enlightenment. So the man naturally asked, who teaches enlightenment? To which Buddha replied, there is a man on the other side of the village who teaches enlightenment. And the guy gets it, and he starts running in the other direction, chasing now for that guy who teaches enlightenment. But he didn't get the message. Buddha wanted him to stop the chase. Instead of chasing gold, now he's chasing enlightenment, but the act of chasing continues. So the story brings a little more awareness on our desires. That when you go through your spiritual awakening, you'll feel your desires are slowing down. Let's get into the 4th one. You'll find yourself existing in a perfect balance. Now this balance is the balance of masculine and feminine energies, the Ida and Pingla, the balance of your swaras, your breaths. If you want to take a deeper look into these videos, I have created a series of videos on Kundalini Yoga and how to strike that balance. You can check out the link in the description. But for now, I want to bring awareness on masculine and feminine energies, because there is a lot of confusion floating around in our modern society, especially in the West. See, when we hear the masculine and feminine energies, we automatically think about a man or a woman. So instead of thinking about these energies, masculine and feminine, as polar opposites, think about these as complementary. So in order for a man to be balanced, he has to balance his masculine and feminine energies within him. And the same applies to a woman. If the woman has to strike this balance within herself, then she has to balance her masculine and feminine energies. Third sign is the shattering of this dream around you. When you go to sleep, you dream. You don't really know that you're dreaming until somebody wakes you up. In the same way, you would not know that you're dreaming now, this life, until you wake up. Wake up from this dream and realize that you were simply dreaming. There's a Taoist thinker who said, one day he fell asleep and dreamt that he was a butterfly. When he woke up, he did not know whether he was really a man who dreamt he was a butterfly, or whether he was a butterfly now dreaming that he is a man. So allow this thought to arouse curiosity and watch your reality closely. Second, reactions turn into choices. See, how can the reaction, something which happens instantly, turn into choices? Well, when the time slows down. And for you, certainly, when you have your spiritual awakening, the time slows down for you. As you become more aware that now you can see the things coming from a distance. An example is, let's say if you're sitting on the floor, you would not be able to see a person who's coming to see you from a distance until you raise your awareness. Higher you go, further you can see. And higher your awareness is, you are able to see things coming into your life from a distance, and that would create a little more time for you to be able to respond to those things. So in this way, the time slows down for you, and now you have all this time to respond to life instead of reacting. And let's come to the first one, the most important one. And this also happens to be the answer to the earlier question we asked, and I recap. What's the difference between the contentment and satisfaction on Buddha's face and a cow's face who's equally content, satisfied, just chewing on the grass in this moment? The difference, my friends, is awareness. Buddha is aware that he's satisfied. The cow is not. Awareness is that magical ingredient which turns everything from dead to alive. Awareness creates the drama of our life. So what happens when you add awareness to the world around you? You also realize that you are not the world, that the world simply exists as an experience in your awareness. And you are not the body simply exists as an experience in your awareness. That you are not the mind simply exists as an experience in your awareness. So what happens when you bring this awareness to the awareness? You become self-aware. I hope you learned a little bit in this video, and if you did, and if you resonate with the content in the video, hit the like button and cheers. My name is Abhi and I help you create the life by design. Namaste and peace.